Well, good day, everyone. My name is Christine Hall, and I'm the founder of the MAWB Network. Today, I wanted to record a quick info session for anyone who's interested in attending the Bloom and Belong one-day retreat in June on Wednesday, June the 17th. It's going to be a magnificent day, and I'm so excited about it because when we, back in early April, asked the MAWB community what they wanted to see, we were just um, absolutely delighted with the abundance of responses that we got from people about what kind of activities they wanted to have in a one-day retreat. So listening to all of these, there's probably 80 or 90 comments. Listening to all of these comments, we went out and found a location and curated a retreat for all of you based on that feedback. A day of creativity, connection, and meaningful moments. So I'm just going to go through the landing page very quickly and explain what will be happening on that day. It is going to be Wednesday, June the 17th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We are going to be meeting at Hillcrest Gatherings, which is a lovely privately owned property in Bradford, just north of Mississauga by about 45 minutes. And this is a family-owned establishment. It is their private property, but they do run a business on this property. I'm so excited to be working with Annette, who is the owner. She's been absolutely fabulous so far. So what I wanted to share was the theme is Bloom and Belong. And the idea is that you are going to be able to have some activities that are going to center you. And then you're going to have activities that are going to allow you to be creative. And there will be activities that will allow you to connect all in one day, surrounded by women in our community. So what we will be doing is we have 40 people maximum that are going to be at this retreat. I do expect we will sell all 40 tickets. Currently, we have sold 7. We just opened up registration a couple of hours ago, and we have 7 tickets sold or 7 spots reserved. So what you can expect when you arrive is an informal social gathering where we will have morning mimosas, fruit and pastries. We'll do about a 30-minute relaxed social opportunity for people to say hello and lots of hugs and then meet new folks. At 10:30, we'll do a kickoff. And that kickoff will have announcements, and we'll share the agenda. We're actually going to divide you up into groups of 10, and we will be rotating around the beautiful space to the various areas on the property in groups of 10. And we'll before we leave the what I will call all together, the 40-person group, we will have a group guided meditation in the field. We'll circle up, and one of our members, Lindsay Denham, will lead us through a guided meditation to help us set intentions for the day. You will then rotate around the space, the property, in your group of 10. And we have a combination of fun activities planned with other activities to help you feel centered. And then we have a couple of what I would call business presentations or sessions. And here on the screen, what I'm showing you are just some of the spaces. The cabin and the deck will be used for one of our what we call stations. We'll have the event tent and the vintage lounge. That's where we'll meet as our large group. Breakfast will be served there, lunch, and our afternoon tea service. The third picture you see there on the right is just a picture of their forest. They do have a forested area where they currently have a scavenger hunt set up. So we're going to be going through the forest in groups of 2. You can either participate in the scavenger hunt, which is these fun little birdhouses throughout, each one of them actually talking about or sharing more about the goats. This is property has live baby goats on it, and we'll get a chance to go to the goat experience as well and learn from the owners about the characteristics and the fun traits of these baby fainting goats. So the scavenger hunt is an extension to their goat experience. For those who don't want to perhaps do a scavenger hunt, you can walk through in pairs, and we will have throughout the day, we'll be giving out cards with prompts on it to help guide some conversations amongst the ladies in the community. So, as I said, we'll start off with a group guided meditation. We'll also have a station called the Bloom Bar, where you will be able to create your own fresh floral arrangement. You'll be able to take that home with you. You'll be given a vase. There's 2 different vases there that you'll be able to choose from, and a selection of flowers. And then you're going to be able to create your own Bloom Bar as a gift to take home, but just an opportunity for you to get creative, have some fun with nature. And while you're doing that, talk to other members of the MAWB community, women who you may not have met before, or those you are deepening your relationship with. Another station that we have set up for you is a rock dot painting station, an opportunity to slow down, sit down, and create. For those who may not be that creative, we'll have stencils available for you and all of the tools. For those who want to create their own masterpiece, you can certainly go freestyle. But those are just some samples of some of the stencils. As I mentioned earlier, this property does have baby goats living on it. They currently have 3. I believe they're 3 brothers, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a mother and 2 brothers. But we'll get to meet the goats, pet them, and connect with them in their pen and learn from the owners a little bit about them. So when asking what you ladies wanted in a retreat, people did say nature over and over again. People said the opportunity to be creative and animals. I understand from the owner that they might also have chickens at that time. So we're going to get a real nature experience on this retreat. We're also going to have connection circles and speakers. Again, these will be women from our community who are going to share their gifts with us, share their expertise. I have not completely finalized all the stations yet, or sessions. I want to go back to the list that was presented or captured and try to look for the sessions that were the most repeatedly mentioned, and offer those. And we'll be reaching out to some of the women in our MAWB community to see if they're coming and if they want to be a facilitator. The sessions are just short, small sessions. I don't want to over program the day. I really want this to be fluid, kind of free flowing from one station to the next. But you also have lots of opportunity to talk and to connect with others. Okay, so I also talked about the forest scavenger hunt. You can either look for the hints, or you can just walk through with a mate and use some of the cards for prompting. So what do we want this day to be about for you? We want it to feel a little bit different than the hustle and bustle of our normal lives. As women, we are so busy caring for our children, perhaps even our aging parents, our spouses, taking care of our homes, trying to grow our businesses. It is tiring. So this day is meant for you to just slow down a little bit. Take some time to be really present in the moment. Also, have the ability to create and use your hands in a really kind of relaxing way. We also want you to be able to have conversations, share what you're going through, the good, the bad, the ugly, with other women who are going through the same things or have already been through that, right? We want you laughing. We want you connecting. We really want you to feel a part of something. And that something is the community, but also nature. Okay. So we want you leaving feeling refreshed and grounded and more connected than when you arrive. So what's included in our day? Well, we will arrive to a mimosa greeting, or if you prefer non-alcoholic, we'll have juices and fresh fruits. We'll also have a breakfast there for you, a light breakfast of fruit and pastries. And then we'll split up. We'll do a few sessions. We'll meet again as a group and we will have lunch, sandwiches, salads. There will be a grazing table, veggies, fruit. Very relaxed and casual, so you can go up and get some food and sit down. Some people during that time might like to go off into other areas of the property, but we will be having our meals together in the Vintage Lounge. But again, you're kind of free to do a little bit of your own things during that time allotted for our lunch break. We're also providing you with afternoon tea. It's a vintage tea setup that we will have, and we'll have desserts and fresh fruits and some other snacky items there for you. You won't go hungry. We'll have food or snacks available throughout the day for you. As I said, coffee in the morning and a tea service in the afternoon, and then other drinks available throughout the day. Included again is all of the retreat experiences. So you will go home with your own painted rock. You will go home with your own bouquet. Yeah, and as I mentioned, it's a small intimate group gathering, so we're limiting it to 40 women. And I'm very excited to be working with Annette from Hillcrest Gatherings. She's been fabulous. They have a beautiful property. Their home is on that property, but also their business is located there with all of the different stations. As I mentioned earlier, it is in Bradford, about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from where we are in Mississauga. And as you heard me say, there's forests with some trails. One trail, I shouldn't say some, one trail, lots of outdoor spaces. It will provide you with lots of opportunity to get fresh air, be surrounded by women, or you can sneak off and have some quiet time too, if that's what you're craving. So lots of opportunity to feel rooted, and then to feel a little bloom in your step. So this retreat is for you if you've been feeling busy, stretched, or a little disconnected. If you want more meaningful conversations, or maybe you've been craving time for yourself without pressure. This opportunity or this retreat will allow you to enjoy being around like-minded business women, many of us going through the exact same thing you're going through. And it could be we are just starting our, businesses or careers, 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, or maybe we're 20 years in the business and in our own careers. Maybe we're making a pivot. We've all been there in some capacity. And the wonderful thing is that we're all going to be able to share throughout the day in a really relaxed, comfortable way. You don't need to prepare anything. I just want you to show up in your easy walking shoes. We are going to be on farm property, so there isn't going to be always level ground. So I say wear your running shoes, your comfortable clothes. We're obviously going to need to dress layered that day. It is a rain or shine event, and so would ask everyone to come prepared for the outdoor, whatever it happens to be that day. And then the flow. I think I've mentioned this multiple times already, but I'll just recap it with arrival at 10, open networking, mimosa bar and breakfast. We'll start up with our opening circle for announcements. We'll do our guided meditation, a group session, or all 40 of us will be together for that. Then we'll rotate around in small groups. We'll rotate in groups of 10 throughout the day. We will have lunch and meals in the Vintage Lounge, as well as the afternoon vintage tea service. And yeah, we'll close up again around 3:45 with another guided meditation as we depart. You'll go home with your gifts. We also have another little gift you'll be parting with, but we'll leave that for a surprise. I'm super excited about this event. I I'm so excited about it because it's what you asked for. And we found the perfect property to be able to provide this day. So there is an early bird pricing, which is available until May the 20th. Early bird pricing is $135 plus HST. You will see this one-day event is very well priced. Like I capped it right as tight as I could. And the early bird pricing ends on May 20th. So I hope that you will be able to get your tickets by then. After that date, the price goes up to $149 plus HST. For those of you who are MAWB directory members, please note I was not able to give you additional discount on the early bird pricing. So your MAWB membership would allow for discount on regular pricing, but not early bird. Okay, I'm trying to keep this really affordable so we can sell it out and have the maximum number of ladies there to enjoy the day. So yes, I'm again just so super excited to be able to spend this time with you. I'm very excited to be able to bring this together. I'm very excited. I said that like 3 or 4 times now, didn't I? To be able to link arms with other women, because I know there's a number of women in our community who offer a lot of these services, offerings, and they're going to be able to participate. And yeah, show us what they're all about, their gifts, what they have to offer. So stay tuned because there's more information to come. I'm just going to end off with the parking situation. There's only actually 12 parking spots. So anyone who does come to the retreat, we are going to have to either carpool from the city, maybe the top of the city, or we're going to have to meet somewhere close in town and then carpool from there. But again, there's only 12 cars that fit on their property. So that's our kind of one little limitation that we have to work around. So if you have any questions, please reach out. You know, my doors are always open. You can send me a Facebook private message or send me an email, christine@mawb.ca. But if you heard everything you need and you want to book your spot, then you can click that red button there, reserve your spot, and yeah, book your spot. And I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to share this wonderful, wonderful day with you. So thanks very much for being on the call or listening to the replay. And we'll see you online soon. Have a great day, everyone. And I'm just going to stop this recording. Stop.